Udaci, I'm here with your sister. I know you've kinda gone nuts, but... Oh, yeah, no, I recognize this now. Alright, no, I know where I am. Never mind, I know exactly where I am. Yep, no, I remember this now. And get ready to fall. Get ready to dive. I hate that sound though. God, I hate it. That's why the second I saw the orb, I was like, oh, here we go. Well. There we go. Oh! Are you kidding me? I've never had that happen before. Alright. First time for everything, huh? Thank God for autosaves. I'm gonna stand at the top of the platform this time. That way none of those urns, none of those pots can hit me and kill me. Oh, why did I say that? I have never had this happen before. Okay. You know, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna equip, become ethereal. That should help, right? That should hopefully do something in this situation. Goddamn, why did I have to open my big goddamn mouth? And... Alright, now hopefully this is gonna last long enough. I'm already worried that it's not going to. Yep, my timing there was not good. Come on, let's hopefully not get murdered. Alright, we're good. It just didn't hit me that time, which is also fine. Alright. Third time's the charm. Let's find your brother.
Makara? Makara, is that you?
That was easy.
I'm so sorry, Makara.
As you should be. Oh! Well. No saving him, then. The Mage Crafter's Ore. And a note to Makara. The note is barely legible, having been written by a shaky hand on waterlogged paper. Makara, this one is so sorry for everything. For the fights he had with you, for the words Udaci Dro said before he left. For his arrogance, or his certainty that he would find greatness on this moon's cursed journey. You knew what lay ahead, and yet your brother did not listen. The tales of ancient power in this place were lies, but he was blinded by his obsession. You are right. Udaci was obsessed, and it will be the end of him. It has been many hours since this one fell, and his tears have flowed so freely that he can no longer cry. No one is coming for Udaci. Had he not broken his leg in the fall, he would walk out of this place, but this one's eyes burn, his chest is tired, his hands shake mercilessly, his legs continue to bleed, the walls of this place begin to move and sway, and Udaci hears things moving in the shadows. Are they real? Or is it life seeping out of this one's wounds? Udaci is scared, Makara. He does not want to die. How he wishes he could just hear your voice one last time. To tell him everything will be okay. I did read it. I did. I can read it again. There you go. That is one thing I often find with a lot of different mods, with a lot of quest mods and the like, that notes can be iffy. Sometimes notes don't like if you read them before it tells you to read them, sometimes they're fine, but that is a common thing I've come across. That is a common thing I've run into issues with. I'm just gonna fight through here. There's not gonna be anything new in here, so I'm just gonna cut to when I see Makara. Right.
It is beautiful, isn't it? The mountains, the snow, the mist. This land, as unforgiving as it is, has a wild beauty about it that is sublime. It could show you majesty the likes of which no one has ever laid eyes upon, or just as easily end you without ever blinking an eye. Skyrim. He is dead, isn't he?
Well,
Makara can see it in your eyes.
he's dead. I'm sorry, Makara.
Somehow this one knew. When we reached this place, she knew. The dread in her stomach told her Udaci came here, and he never left. How did he die? Was it a quick death, do you think?
Okay, either way, I give her the note. He injured himself in a fall and couldn't make it back out. Here.
Not a quick death, then? Oh, Udaci. Is this note his? Broken. Afraid. Makara should have been there for him. If she had just pressed on through her pain, found him sooner, she could have...
You would not have survived that drop. I barely survived it. Took me 3 attempts. I'm sorry, Makara.
Thank you. Makara was broken for a time after Udaci left her. He was a fixture in this one's life, and she was a bit lost without him. But eventually, Makara picked herself up, with the hope that any day Udaci would return, his usual toothy smile on his face. Makara, your brother has returned, and he wants to apologize. Oh, Udaci, this one is the one who should apologize. Just never leave again. But the weeks and months passed, and he never came back. And now, this one will never see his smiling face again. Never hear his voice. He is gone.
What will you do now?
Makara is not sure. There is nothing left for her in Morrowind now, or anywhere else for that matter. And truthfully, this one does not have the means or the will to go back to Morrowind anymore anyway. So, Makara will stay in Skyrim for now. Find a way to keep living. Udaci would want that. Traveler, Makara thanks you with all her heart for the help you have given her, and only wishes she could repay even half of it in kind. Khajiit is going to return to Windhelm for now to recover. She knows she did not show it, but she can handle herself in a fight, so... If you ever require a companion to travel the roads with you, Makara can think of no one else whose side she would rather be at. Warm sands, friend. All of this traveling has helped Makara regain her strength quite nicely. The bartender downstairs restocked her moon sugar supply too, so... Makara knocked a few moon sugar rams back, and she's been feeling quite well ever since. Still colder than your first backside in this city, though.
Glad you're feeling better. Think you'd be okay to go on the road with me?
Absolutely. Makara has spent much of her life so far as a city cat, but she has decided that life does not much appeal to her anymore. Plus, this one found a dagger by the roadside on the way back from Kagranzal, so if you'd have her along, she wants to show you what she can do. Just say the word.
Come with me. I need your help.
Lead the way, friend. Yes, what do you need?
I found this on Udaci's body. I found this on Udaci's body in Kagranzel. Is it the artifact you mentioned?
This? Yes. See how it shimmers, even when you shield it from light? This is it, no doubt. Udaci said the merchant he stole it from called it Magecrafter ore, raw materials used by Dwemer craftsmen to create powerful artifacts, yes? But... So... Udaci held on to it, even though we parted on such bad terms. Thank you for bringing it back to Makara.
It seems he wasn't angry with you as you thought.
Either that, or he thought this ore would help him find whatever artifact he thought he was after. Here, take it. Makara can think of no one else who should have it. Think of it as payment for your deeds, or as a token of Khajiit's friendship. This one will never forget Udaci, but she knows she would not be here now were it not for you. You have helped make her whole again, so let this be a reminder of that fact. Wherever you go, whatever you do, as long as you have this ore, Makara will be with you. Two halves of a whole.
I guess you could say, Khajiit will follow. Can I ask you something?
Yes, of course.
What's new?
Are we going to stay in this inn? Or perhaps what is new is your way of inviting Makara over for a drink, Well, be careful what you wish for. Drinks tend to lead to more drinks, and despite her size, Khajiit has no misgivings about drinking you right under the table, yes?
I once met a cat by the name of Nanak, whose magical prowess could a dragon shock. But his nose was buried so deep in his books that he did not even notice from me what he took. And I cried all the way to Whiterun, and my tears flowed freely under the burning red sun.
Is that why you're red, Elmo?
And then came the mad one, cackling with glee, and to Chaturjo did he tell a somber story. To the land of old magic did he implore me to go, to the place where is taught how lightning to throw. And in the house of knowledge should Chaturjo look, in the stone sky above the great sea of books. And there would he find the end of his tears, a tome of knowledge to make sadness disappear.
I hope it summons cheese.
But suspended it was out of this one's reach, and so Chaturjo to you does humbly beseech. Find in the place of knowledge arcane the book to Chaturjo which proves such a pain,
I want to know why he's red.
and use it well, for it will alter your mind, and to remember the mad one whose advice was in kind. Nothing is so boring as a path straight and narrow, but watch out for your knee, lest it catch a stray arrow.
Oh no, not my knees.
I am here, but I am not here.
So he's just the Cheshire Cat of Skyrim. This is probably a really bad idea on my part. I'm just... Chaturjo, just,
I am here.
Chaturjo,
not
not
here.
Chaturjo. Oh, I just realized he's got two sides to his face, too! Oh, one side's red, one's purple. Hold on.
I am here, but I am not here.
Listen, I'm trying to get up to you. Oh yeah, look at that! It's not entirely purple, but...
I am here, but I am not here.
Okay. Makara, what do you think?
You are a member of this college? Makara had no idea she was in the presence of a scholar. You'll have to show this one around at some point.
Okay.
Alright then.
Sea of books, stone sky, book out of reach, and he kept on talking about College of Winterhold, so it's gonna be in the Arcanium. There's not really that many places of knowledge in Skyrim, truth be told. So, wasn't too hard to figure out.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Let me know if you guys see anything. Because right now, I don't see anything. I also hope it wasn't supposed to be a quest, because if it was, or like an active quest, because if it is, then nothing popped up at all. So I looked it up. There's supposed to be the book right up there. It's obviously not there, though. It's supposed to be a journal. It's supposed to be Chaturjo's journal. I don't have any mods on that alter the college, and apparently that's the only thing that should conflict. I'm gonna load a save before I talk to Chaturjo, and let's see if that maybe fixes it. Maybe it's because I came through the Arcanium before I spoke with him? I don't know. I'm gonna try again. Alright, I met with him, but I didn't come through the Arcanium, and no book. Wait! Oh, why is it so tiny? Wait, there it is! Did I miss it before? I don't think so. I am not the same as I was. No more feeble kitten suckling at his mother's teat. The Skooma cat calls for me, and he gives me no path to follow. I feel him, and yet I cannot feel. I hear him, and yet I cannot hear. I see him, and yet I cannot see. I am here, but I am not. Where have I gone? When will I return? What will remain? Nothing. His wisdom wrinkles my bones and skin and fur into the void. His will imbues the very pages on which I write. His gift is to be cherished, for it is the path which cannot be seen. His gift is the void and the clarity it provides. His gift is to be passed on. May it serve you well. A smaller tome slips out from between the pages. You pick it up and examine it. The light seems to bend around it and pass through it as if it's only partly there. Smaller than that? Smaller than that, I'm not going to be able to see it. I need a fucking microscope at that point. Target is invisible for 37 seconds. Activating an object or attacking it will break the spell. New spell learned, Word of the Skooma cat. Let's, go talk to him about it. Let's go see if he cares at all. Oh, also, I went the wrong way. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Joop, joop. And joop, joop. Alright, we're safe.
Ah, you have found Chaturjo's journal. You have read it then. And you have received the word of the Skooma cat as well? How delightful.
Delightful?
Yes, for you see, after years and years of pleading, the Mad One gave Chaturjo his word. But Chaturjo, unworthy as he is, could not read it. Chaturjo could not give voice to the word in his own heart, for this word can only be given to others, and much like a giant courting a spriggan, Chaturjo's feeble attempts to love it and speak it only smothered and splintered it into pitiful fragments. Or was it Chaturjo who was splintered? A tragedy unrivaled. You though, you can read, yes? You can give the word to Chaturjo, and with it he can go to the Skooma cat's side. Oh, how wonderful it will be! The stories he will tell, the celebrations we will have, the cheese we will eat, the skooma we will drink. Speak the word. Send Chaturjo to the Mad One's side, and he will feast and be merry until his body rots away, and only his dancing skeleton remains.
Why did you hide the word if you needed someone to say it?
I hid it so that I wouldn't have it, obviously.
That doesn't make any sense.
If I didn't hide it, it wouldn't be hidden. If
Well,
it wasn't
yes.
hidden, I would have had it. If I'd had it, I couldn't send you to find it. If I couldn't send you to find it, you wouldn't have found it and brought it to me today.
This is some circular
If you
logic.
hadn't brought it to me today, you couldn't speak the word and send me to the Skooma cat's side. Why is this so confusing to you?
I like how convinced he is. He's like, no, clearly I'm right and you're crazy. Now send me to Sheogorath.
Yes, do not worry. I do not need you for your intellect. I just need you for your acumen.
I get that a lot.
Now, speak the word when you are ready. For instance, now.
I just say foos, and then I send him, not in his merry way, but I certainly send him on his way. To Good thing I have enough magicka for this. Wait. I'm just gonna... In case this messes up. Quick save! Boop!
Now that feels good. Like the caress of thousands of needles against my fur. Oh, did I say needles? I meant noodles. Yes, noodles.
That does sound good to me, honestly.
Chaturjo knew his tail would take root in your head. He knew your head would lead his head back to the Mad One's head. Chaturjo's head is happy. If only your head could come along as well to view the Skooma cat's splendor. Perhaps next time.
Have fun with those noodles. Oh! This guy again? Dearest George, you're no fun. Just what do you think gives you the right to go off and accomplish all the things I told our mutual friends Chats the Wonder Cat to do himself? Well, I'm waiting. What's that? You say he would never have done it on his own? That he was insane and couldn't do anything more than stand in place and mutter to himself? You don't say! And now here he is standing in place here muttering, but at me. And you know your little spell, well, my little spell, your little spell? Yes, you might brush up on your magic at some point. And Chats made it here, but his dreadfully garish outfit, nowhere to be found. Probably off trying to catch a boat in Windhelm right now. Who knows? All I know is it's not here even though Chatterjatter's nethers are. So I have that to look at now. For the rest of eternity. Thanks for that, George. It's all I could have wanted. What's that? You say I could just send him away again? Who's the insane one now? What do you think I am, a Daedric prince? Ha! But it does give me an idea. And stick with me here. Clothes! A shirt, some shoes, some gloves. Oh, that'll fix it. Oh, George, you're a genius. It's just like you, always saving the day. Was this your plan all along? Trying to get into my good graces like Gibber McFuzz over here? I should have known. Sharper than all the cheese in Skyrim, you are. But it won't work. I'm on to you, George. I'm on to you. You'd better sleep with one eye open, or preferably both. Because I'll be watching you. Cheers! Probably Sheogorath. That's probably his signature.
You are a member of this college?
Okay, same line as before. Never
Makara
mind.
had no idea she was in the presence of a scholar. You'll have to show this one around at some point.
Well, I need you to keep an eye on me. I need you to keep an eye on me in case Sheogorath decides to murder me in my sleep. Well, here we go. Skooma Cat's attire. Skooma Cat's boots. The Splintered Club, 139 damage. Value 20,981. What? Despite its name, the club is surprisingly large. Despite its size, the club is surprisingly light. Despite its weight, the club is surprisingly hard to swing. Didn't he say gloves too? I don't see any gloves. Either way, I look fancy now. And now I've just got this massive murder tool. Oh, okay, you know what? I don't know if you'll even use it, but...
Listen, Skyrim is a very...
I don't know if you'll use it.
Take this horn.
Oh!
And if we ever lose each other in a cave or some dwarven ruins...
Oh,
or if
thank
a
you.
dragon drops out of the sky and splits us up, blow into it, and this one will follow its sound back to your side. Hopefully it never comes to that, but best to be prepared, yes?
Yeah, sure, thank you.
Yes, my friend. What do you need?
About your equipment.
You need something from this one?
No, I just, I'm gonna make you a lot of fun. Ah, she won't use it. Because I think they have, like, specific weapon types that they'll use, and that's... Okay. In that case...
You need something from this one?
In that case, I'll take it back, okay? In that case, you don't need it. Wait, what if I take the dagger from you? Really? God damn it.
If you have something for this one...
Yeah. I tried to take... Oh, I tried to take it. No. Alright.
We follow then.
Well,
The Nords don't appreciate
just
us.
in the
So what?
interest of
I don't
experimentation.
appreciate them, right?
God might get nervous.
Oh, didn't even insta-kill him.
Approaches with these weapons.
Oh! Well,
No!
that's, one way to kill him. Thank you for watching Khajiit Will Follow here on Skyrim Saturday. I think this is a really fun, really well done mod that helps to flesh out Khajiit in-game. They're one of the races that didn't get that much of a focus, and aside from bandits and enemies, most of the Khajiit that we see are in the Khajiit caravans. The first 3 followers in this mod had much more straightforward quests, along the lines of what you might expect from a lot of vanilla characters and followers in the game, although they still have a little bit more depth than the average vanilla NPC, as you have the opportunity to ask them what's new and learn about them more a bit that way. Obviously, Makara is the star of the show, having a longer, more in-depth quest, more dialogue, and so on. That's not to say that the other followers aren't good, but to me, Makara really stands out as being the best of this group, and I really enjoyed her longer quest. All 4 of these followers also have marriage options, the details of which have been discussed in the book that is added to your inventory once you have installed the mod. These involve short miscellaneous quests and objectives to meet the requirements to marry them, and the marriage itself is using Skyrim's vanilla system, so you won't be able to marry any of them if you already have a spouse in-game. The voice acting was really well done, which I can't help but commend, because Khajiit are one of the harder races to voice, and sometimes you'll see mod where the accent is off, it doesn't sound right, or it's just really exaggerated. I would argue that this is on par with vanilla quality, and in some cases, it's even a little bit better. If you're looking for new followers, a chance to expand on Khajiit in your game, and a few new quests to boot, Khajiit Will Follow is one that I definitely recommend. I hope you enjoyed this series, and I'll see you guys next time here on Skyrim Saturday. Bye bye.